Right, so we're here at Munkle Fishery today and we're going to do a bit of mudline fishing, and as you can see we've got a nice little hole across, but it's covered in roots and grasses and things that are going to be quite annoying. There's some overhanging ones, and when you're mudline fishing you want to press your rig right tight to the bank, but if I do that here today and try and strike, there's some overhanging I'm going to catch on the grass. So to make it easier, and if your venue actually allows a bit of gardening just to trim up the nice hole so you can push your rig in, is really important. And I've just got some new cutters, and these are Lee Murphy cutters, and these are available on Facebook. I think he sells them on Facebook Messenger. This is just a straight one for cutting straight up, and this one to get all the little individual ones. It comes with spare blades and little boxes and little cases and stuff depending on what you want, and these actually just fit on the end of your cupping kits. I use Preston kits and he's got like a fitting so it will fit on the end of my cupping kit. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go out with the straight one because I feel like I've got quite a bit of cutting to do to start with, and it just obviously twists onto my kit. And obviously be nice and careful with it. The nice sharp blades, these are brand new. These are, I've literally only just had these cutters like the last week or so. So you can see there just on the end of my cupping kit, this nice straight one to start with. I'm going to go out there and I'm going to try and cut my hole. Obviously I want to be able to ship straight into it. You can see there's a bit of grass actually in the way in the water, so we're going to try and get rid of that, and then we're going to try and get rid of some on the actual bank. And it's just something that makes obviously your fishing more efficient. If you can just move all this grass out of the way, cut some of it off, like don't be afraid to make a bit of noise and just move everything out of the way, because it will just make you more efficient when you start catching. You just don't want any of this stuff really getting in the way. You see there, it's just literally just coming off now, moving it out of the way. Just like slapping it down, just trying to move it out of the way if I can. Like this reed bush here is quite annoying. Just gonna try and flick it up right on it and cut it off. I think my cutter's just come a bit loose, so I'll just come back and tighten it back up. Obviously when you're moving, when you're flicking it around, it's gonna untighten a little bit, but you should be nice and tight now. And obviously when I'm going to get to the bank here, I'm going to try and push my rig as close to the bank as I can. So anything like above it, I want to try and cut off because I don't want to hook it when I actually start fishing. So I'm just flicking it all off. It's just come loose again, but I'll just try and tighten it up a bit more this go, I think. I haven't done this for a while myself, so just getting used to doing it. Just trying to be nice and careful with it. I don't want to cut my hand open, so I'm just going to grab it with a towel and just get it all nice and tight on it. Don't want it to move this go if I can help it. Yeah, I'm just going to get to that far bank again and just cut upwards now and just move anything that's going to be a bit of a hindrance to me. So we've been here at Munkle Fishery today and we filmed 2 masterclass sessions. The first one was fishing hard pellets across, fishing on the bottom and up, catching them clever sucking fish, and that was really good. And then later on we've been fishing a really informed method at the minute, fishing casters short on our top kit, moving into shallower water, and I showed you boatloads of stuff on both methods, and it's been an absolutely great day. If you're already a member of the Catchwell Media channel, go and check them out on the members channel now, but if you're not, it's easy to sign up. Just go to a laptop or a desktop, click the join button. It's £5 a month, and for that £5 you get 2 masterclass sessions every month, and you get 2 live matches every single month, and you get to see all the previous content already on there. So if you're not a member, go and join the channel and check out all the content that's on there. Right, I'm going to come and put that other blade on. So now I should have cut most of the stuff that's like above it, and I'm just going to come and put the V one on now and move each like individual bits that I think are in the way. So I'm just going to untighten this one off if I can, put that down nice and safe. I'm just going to change this little V one just to get individual bits now that I can see in the way, like so. Make sure he's nice and tight on, he should be. I'll go out with him because there's a few individual little bits now that I want to move out of the way, and I'm just going to try and aim for them. Like there's one here for example, like sticking out towards my spot here. I can try and get my pole under it and just try and cut it off if I can. See there now, he's like slightly out of the way. Just trying to move him out of the way as well. Any little bits are just like in the way. It's important to take your time. Obviously, if you're going to do this in a session, you want to do it all day, you don't want to be hooking up on this kind of stuff. So just moving out of the way makes it a lot easier. And obviously there's a few things there that are just going to try and chop off. It's going to try and move any of that stuff out of the way. Push it all out. You can see there now it's starting to clear a little bit. See there's a bit of root there just sticking off the bank. Try and cut him off if we can. Because we don't want to be hooking up on that when we start fishing. And that bit there, it's just in the way there. Try and get underneath it and see if we can get it from underneath. A few little floating bits, move him out of the hole. And it's starting to clear off now. You can see like I'm starting to get like a spot there where I can put my rig against the bank. I'm not going to catch anything above it. Oh, he's just come undone now. But it's all starting to clear off. And it's just important to take your time sometimes. If you know like mudline fishing is going to be the tactic, you need to make sure you can actually fish in your spot, because sometimes on these fishes they do get overgrown. Like the stuff, grass grows quickly this time of year, so. So I just got that little one individual. Now I'm just going to push it all out of the way, like move it out into the water so it's not in my spot in my way. You can see that there, just under the water, that whole root thing. We got him off. I'm just trying to make everything as easy as possible for myself when I actually start fishing it. So just pushing all these grass bits out of the way. And it's looking quite good now. It's looking like we should have now just a nice clearish spot. Like I can strike there. I'm not going to catch on any of the grass. Just going to push all those last little few bits out of the way. And there we have it. We should have a pretty clear mudline spot now, so I can push my rig up to the bank, I can strike. I'm not going to catch on any of the grass. So there we have it, a lovely, perfectly primed mudline swim for fishing in.